Hey, good day everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, Today we're actually going to progress. We're actually going to do the first boss, the Night Lich. So, I'm gonna say this was a really dreadful fight, and honestly, this kind of fight shouldn't have taken this long to do. Like, the fight itself and even the point of getting there. Like, I think Prominence, you have to get like a minimum requirement of levels before challenging a boss, and there's like the nether guy and night lich where they had to be 15 minimum level to like challenge, and I think I'm like around 20s, maybe even 30s, like level wise, and I'm challenging this boss. So it took me a really long time. And bro, and so many episodes, 13 episodes it took until like we finally killed the first boss. Like, oh my days. Another thing I want to say is that this gameplay is 24 minutes long. So it took me a long time, and it took me even more time because I think I spent a good hour fighting this boss because for some reason the crossbow was so difficult to aim that whenever I shoot it, it would have such a fast drop off. So I could just never hit the guy. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit different than other videos. Usually in other videos I either talk about the story, or I talk about my opinion, or I try to like cheer up everyone's day, or like try and say something about like personal anxieties and stuff. But today I'm just gonna talk about Minecraft, honestly. I think I'm just gonna talk about the first boss, how my head was going through the entire boss. Um, Honestly, with the gear I had on, I knew I was gonna win. I knew I was gonna like have enough to attack, but I didn't really take long to do it because I have killed the Night Lich before. It was just in different mod packs. So I already knew how to set it up. I had to put a soul star in each of these like quadrants. And yeah, the plan was I just stay in the tower and I'd shoot at it. And I thought my crossbow was good enough to, kill it. But it turned out that I really forgot how annoying these phantoms were, bro. I forgot that there were phantoms in this game, so I was just gonna shoot at it and pray for the best. And during this fight, I kind of realized something. Can't you see how slow I'm regaining health, right? As you guys could tell, on my armor and most of my equipment, I have life mending. I thought, like, it would heal my armor whilst I'm, like, hunger is, like, being accumulated. So when I'm full, my life would, like, replenish. So it would, mend. And I thought it was, like, the best mending way, because, like, I don't need to go farm for XP. All I gotta do is just eat food and it basically heals itself. But it's not like that. Basically how it is just any additional healing is transferred to help the durability of that thing. And I took a apple there. I took a golden apple. You see how it just didn't move whatsoever, the healing? Bro, this during this fight, I was just like regretting like getting life mending because those little meteors are so damage filled. Like I was getting worried I was gonna even like have enough stuff to actually be able to kill this guy. Like I thought like 25 golden apples and like a good crossbow and diamond armor is gonna be enough to kill this guy, but it turns out it was like a bit more complicated than that. So yeah. Right now I'm just running around. Bro, I'm literally just running around trying to kill this thing, and you can just tell that the arrows are just not reaching. They aren't reaching. I'm even trying to like aim above him, but it just doesn't change. I just either A, have to go with my sword, which was impossible because if I would go close he would move back, and if I would come close enough, the arrows would just fall off and wouldn't even be able to hit them. And the thing is that the arrows, they don't even do that crazy amount of damage. That maybe it does like a good fraction, but I would like hit him once with a crossbow and realize, oh, this is gonna be a really long boss fight. And honestly, when I was like 20 minutes deep in this fight, I was really thinking about like, how am I gonna put this in a video, bro? What am I gonna talk about? Because I could literally do a yap session whilst I'm killing the Night Lich, because it took that long, you know? All I do is just a whole bunch of nothing, just running around, trying to find the Night Lich, try and shoot at him with a crossbow, and miss constantly. Like, I don't know what else to do, because the crossbow is not gonna reach the Night Lich, and the Night Lich is never gonna come close to me. He's always gonna keep his distance and keep on firing. So, yeah. And what doesn't help is that when it becomes nighttime, I'm gonna have phantoms to worry about, and the phantoms, they're just so annoying. They do a fair amount of damage, and keep in mind that like my healing is just never good. So the phantoms, despite not doing that crazy amount of damage, they're just gonna keep on pinching away at me and finally might just genuinely kill me. So then I just get pissed off, right? It's like, I'm not killing this Night Lich with a crossbow. So I was like thinking, how about I just go in the tower, and whenever I'm look around the tower and I see the Night Lich come out from the cracks, I can shoot at it, because maybe it'll be close enough, you know. But yeah, it was more good in my head than actually in practice, because the guy just kept on teleporting. It would just keep on teleporting, and the only way I could like actually know where he was going was either the minimap, or I would just keep on doing 360s around the tower. This was such a bad fight, bro. It took so long. For now, at the point of recording, I have killed the Gauntlet, I've killed the other Nether boss, and I've killed the Ender Dragon. So I have a lot of content to have to be edited. I was kind of thinking about something whilst I was, you know, fighting this boss in particular. How long am I really going to maintain this YouTube channel, you know? I only did it because I had spare time on my hands, and I kind of want to like get a hobby whilst I'm like learning school, you know? Is that I'd be able to video edit and gain a new skill. Having the ability to video edit is quite practical. It's like you can like post stuff on Instagram and like have a pretty good edited video, you know. It's quite a good skill, honestly. So I was like pretty happy. You see the damage. Do you see the amount of damage that did? It's barely anything. We've been in the video till now, it's been 8 minutes. That's the amount of damage I made. It's so depressing. But back on topic, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because like honestly, I just wanted to record myself playing Prominence. Like, definitely, that was Avenue 1. I definitely wanted to do Prominence as a whole Nico or Rec Crap like style-esque video, you know, talking about life, story times, you know. So I'm literally just taking my time with it, and I'm enjoying it as much as possible, which is, you know, what I'm doing. I'm really enjoying it. But I kind of just thought about is that like if I upload a YouTube video every week, realistically, I'm gonna have no more content to upload. So I'm thinking either I play RL Craft. Now honestly, I never really wanted to touch RL Craft, because when I was watching other people play it, it just looked so dreadful, so long, so difficult. Like, I think it's the Amalgamich is what's the boss's name, because people would just, it would just end their run. Like, all their time spent, all their efforts made to like collect all the resources, all the wine, all the utilities, all the potions, all the armor, the weapons, everything. And this guy, if you are in like a single bad spot, he just sucks you in and insta-kills you. Like, that is so unforgiving, you know? Why would I ever want to play a game like that? Like, at least in Prominence, if you die, you respawn, and like, you can just pick up your stuff back and just keep on going. Railcraft is not that forgiving, you know? That's why I was like saying that Prominence is like, I think could just be my favorite mod pack to now. Honestly, out of every single mod pack, I think Prominence has been my favorite as for now. But honestly, RLcraft is pretty good as well. I don't know if I want to do it after this, you know. Maybe in due time, maybe there's like gonna be a bug. It's not gonna be a bug, there's gonna be a fix where like you have the option to get your loot back. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about it, you know, because I was like saying, dang, I've really been quite consistent with these videos, you know. Like, ain't there like a statistic where if, after a month, like most YouTubers just like give up and they don't continue uploading? Honestly, but I'm quite glad with how it's been going with YouTube for now, honestly. Even though I'm not getting like crazy amount of views, you know, it kind of like helps me stay disciplined and just, you know, doing something regularly. I was gonna say rigorously, like what does rigorously have to do with anything? Regularly, and I'm glad. And honestly, what makes me a bit more happier is that there's always like 3 views when I upload a video. So I at least feel like there's like 3 people watching, even though it's like most likely just a click and they just like log out. For me, it's just like saying like, wow, if someone actually like listens to me speak, then maybe I feel a bit more important. Because I honestly, personally, I'm not the most qualified person to take advice from. But if there's people actually like take my opinion, you know, and actually give some serious thought, like to me that's just enough, honestly. As I said, I don't really plan to make YouTube a full-time thing. I'm not that deep into content creation, honestly. I see so many people who want to do YouTube and they're so determined. They want to stream, they want to do so much effort. And to me, it's not what I want, honestly. It's just something I want to do on the side and want to keep it fun, you know. Sure, maybe one day I get like ad revenue or I get like a sponsor, sure. But I can't really imagine it ever being like that. And me saying this at like 3 subscribers, you know, I'm just like saying, oh, I'm gonna get like so much money, you know. It's not gonna be like that. But it's fine, because that's not like what I made this. I just made this to keep myself occupied, keep myself busy, and maybe, just maybe, help a singular person in the progress. If I manage to help someone get over their like anxieties or their nervousness or their shyness or they're feeling lonely, if anything I say can make them ease their stress or ease their pain, honestly, I think it's a job well done. I think it would serve this, you know, YouTube channel's purpose if it say like that. I'm not anything special though. Like I'm not God. I'm not a therapist. I'm not anybody. I'm just a regular guy studying accountancy, living in Malta. You know, that's actually something crazy I want to talk about in a video. Like how when you say you're from a certain place, how people perceive you. Because Malta is like known for like its party life, but it's not just that. At the end of the day, we're all humans and we all have like our work, our friends, our families, you know. It's more than that. It's more than just a party place for me. It's actually like a home, you know. For example, I remember talking to some people, like for example, they're from China or they're like from like England, and I don't know, it's like to me their vibe is just completely different than how I would normally see Maltese people. I don't know, it's just like inbuilt within them. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the whole YouTube thing. I mean, the videos are not edited like the best, honestly. There are so many other YouTubers who have like such nice editing skills. Like my favorite YouTubers which I've been watching lately have been like Will and like Luigi, and their videos are top notch, top like value, like fun videos, honestly. I have so much fun watching them while I'm eating. It's just crazy, and their editing is so amazing. I'm not sure if they're like in college or something, but I respect it so much. Realistically, it's been 14 minutes and I only landed 1 hit. Jeez, this is bad. I forgot it was even this bad. I edited this video quite a long time ago, so I kind of forgot how bad it was. Like when I was like recording it, because I think I remember me recording. It's like watching YouTube while I was like recording. I was like with my hands in my face saying like I can't cut this. I literally can't. because if I cut this, it's not gonna make sense for what I might do next. So I actually have to leave it in the video. And it's like, it's a boss fight. Like, you guys are literally just wanting to see me fight. Like, win or lose, you know? Just like, it's a boss fight. Like, I can't just cut it out just because it's taking too long, you know? And at the end of the day, I'm just like talking anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I just stay here on the top of the tower thinking when I hit some shots, bro. Like, I genuinely don't know what I was thinking at that point. It's like, did I actually genuinely think that, like, I might genuinely kill him if I just, like, hit more shots? I was taking more damage I was laying out. I started off this, like, fight with, like, 25 gapples. And now I'm on 16. I literally took 16 whole golden apples and just what, like, to land one crossbow hit. Like, that's crazy. And here I think I zoomed, yeah, I increased the speed because I literally was just like walking around like tomfoolery, don't know what I'm doing. I've like phantoms just like hitting me, knocking me off like the top floor, and I'm falling on there, and it's taking so long to regen. And I was like, okay, I have to change my game plan. I gotta, like, you know, change my armor. I'm not sure if I put it in the video, but I think it's in the next one where I just I like put them all in an armor stand and I completely craft a new set of armor, because this life mending stuff was so dreadful. Like in Cisco's mod, I used life mending, so I didn't think it was gonna be this bad, like for me to just regain my health. But yeah, now I was kind of thinking, okay, what can I do? Because I'm not gonna kill the Night Lich. The guy keeps on leaving, and when I kill a phantom, a new one spawns. So I was like thinking, and after a period amount of time, and the amount of time it took me to do damage, regarding the amount of time I spent, I low-key attribute a ranking to like time and proportion to the effort. I spent too much time on this, and I'm gonna actually show you a clip of my editing, you know, while I was editing this, a whole clip. As you can tell, it was 15 minutes and 30 seconds, and I only done that amount of health. Jeez. So, an idea came to my head. What if I were to ride my pigeon, and whilst I'm on my pigeon, I just chase after him with my sword? Because realistically, I can dodge his projectiles, and my sword does more damage than my crossbow. So, that was the plan. I go on my pigeon, and I run after him, and I start killing him, because it just has to be like that, you know. It's impossible to kill him like the original way. I guarantee you that this is not how it was meant to go, bro. I should just be in that tower trying to hit my shots, but it's just impossible, bro. So I just, you know, climb up this tree where I parked my pigeon, bro. I said I'm parking a pigeon. Yeah, and I just get on and I start like flying my way there, you know, and I find him. He's just there, because the guy just keeps on disappearing. I was like, I'm gonna try this out. I first wanted to try out, like, if I had my crossbow on me and I shoot him with my crossbow. But then I was like, nah, it's impossible. Sword time. And boom. Look at the amount of damage, bro. I'm actually making a fair few hits on... That damage which I just did constituted to like 20 minutes of me raw data trying to kill this guy. Look! And he's not hitting me. And every time he shoots a projectile at my bird, it just doesn't do any damage. So it's perfect. I can just chase him around and just kill him. Yeah, and I just keep on going at it until the end of the video. I'm quite glad, honestly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna dedicate this video to actually making like a catch-up session of like how YouTube has been going so far. To be completely honest with y'all, I have been making videos in advance. I've been making 2 videos in advance, because I remember losing a week, and I remember losing a week at the beginning of my YouTube journey, and that video, that week which I didn't record, I still counted it as one of the weeks of me talking about my day. So I am a week ahead, and when I'm editing this, I'm also a week forward. So I say what's happened this week and the week before, and I'd have 2 videos locked down, because life is still busy. I mean, despite it being summer, I'm still quite a busy guy. I got a whole job I gotta go to. I gotta like maintain a good social life, make memories. You know, it's quite demanding this summer, honestly. I really don't hate it. Being busy is good, honestly. I'd rather be busy than not doing anything and just wasting my time, just like gaming or like watching stuff on Netflix. At least this way, I get like stories, you know, like funny moments I could say to my family, you know, like I'd go home one day and be like, yo, ma, you don't know what I did today, you know, and it'd be like a fun chat, you know. It's like something I look forward to now. Going to work, meet people who are like my age in the same course, you know. It's quite fun, honestly. I do work in an accounting firm now. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. It's quite nice, honestly. It's like a teaser to what I might be doing in the future. So anything regarding the future is so interesting to me, so I really don't hate it. And there's like a really good amount of my friends who are there working with me, so it's wow. It's so nice, honestly. The summer has been good so far. I'm quite glad. It's just crazy heat. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the news about like how France are like people are dying with the heat waves, but it's not much better in Malta. Malta's like overbearingly hot, but no one has like actually gone severely very bad. I think there's like one case of someone going to the beach and like being very dehydrated, but that's as far as it goes, you know. Still, the heat is crazy. I just really hate turning on the AC though. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel guilty because like I don't want to waste electricity on just turning on the AC just to like calm myself down. Because at the end of the day, I'm not really dying, you know. So why am I gonna turn on the AC when I'm gonna live regardless? I have a fan, so I just use the fan. I only turn on the AC when I'm actually genuinely sweating, or it's like for me to sleep. There's like this thing where you have to be like 1 degrees colder than your body heat to like be able to sleep. So that's what I do. I just turn on the AC for like a little bit, get cold, sleep, and then I wake up like drenched in sweat. I don't know if it's like a pet peeve for people, but I really don't hate waking up sweaty. Like I don't know. It's like I got out of a sauna, you know. It's not that I stink either, you know. It's like not that bad either. It's not that extreme, but it's kind of nice, honestly. Like waking up with a quite a hot sweat. I turn on the AC first thing in the morning, and I'm watching YouTube on my bed, and I'm like getting cold again. You know, it's nice. I really enjoy it. Now, as for running, running has been stale this week. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I went to a party on the day I'm meant to do a 10K. So I kind of didn't run that night, and I was still a bit tipsy on Saturday. And then Sunday I made plans to watch the World Cup, so I ended up like not running whatsoever last week. But I hit the gym crazily, you know, still hit the gym, but I'm slacking, bro. I'm slacking. I don't know. I took part. I'm now applied for a 5K. It's not anytime soon. I think it's like in another month or so, but. Still, I need to like train to get good at it, bro. I'm not gonna go to a 5K and just like place it in the upper 50 percentile as I usually do. I need to do better, bro. I need at least like score the 25th percentile. Like at least 20. I want to be at least better than 3/4 of the people there, you know. Like most of the people there are just there for the vibes, which is completely valid because like the vibes at a 5K is so cool, bro. What? As for me, who's taking it more seriously, I kind of want to at least place with the amount of importance I give it in my life. You know, I want to place pretty well. I want to do a 20 sub 22 so bad. You don't understand. I want it so bad. Quite nearly as bad as I want this night lich fight to end. It's been 24 minutes. Oh, but yeah, the last couple of swings and it's over. But yeah. But as a point of recording, I am running again. So even though I slacked out that last week, it's still improving. This week I've been running consistent. Okay, so don't get me wrong, it's fine. Thank you all for watching and love life. Bye bye.